Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new episode of Taste Test right here on youtube.com/Seannosaurus Rex, where every Wednesday and Saturday I try the weird, the wonderful, and limited edition. If that sounds like fun, scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell, you'll be notified when I post new videos. Leave a comment down below. Something fun that you might find interesting for the show, what it is, where to find it. You might see it on a future episode of Taste Test. Today, we are trying something kind of odd, something I didn't really know what it is. And I don't really know where it's from. We have some international Nestle chocolates. They look kind of like Kit Kat Big Cats a little bit. They probably are just more of like a chocolate-coated wafer. We have 3 of them to try today. We have traditional chocolate. We have what I think is peanut butter, but might be caramel. Not 100% sure on that. And then we have the one that I showed initially, which was strawberry. I'm very excited about these. These are the kinds of items that I love finding just kind of randomly while I'm out and about. We found these at the Small Biz Shop, which is in the lowest level of the River Park Square Mall in Spokane, Washington. You go down some stairs, and they have a bunch of different small businesses. They're small biz shops. It's they have like a whole section that has like freeze-dried candy and stuff. It's very interesting. They have lots of like pins and just kind of random assortments of things. A lot of big table of stickers. If you want to look through that, it is an interesting place. I'm so excited I can't talk. It's an interesting place to check out and go. And I didn't realize because I'm sure that they're changing stuff out. They had a really small place at first, and then they moved downstairs, and it's a lot bigger. So I'm guessing that they're getting good sales, A, but B, I think they're getting more merchants in there, which is awesome because I have not seen Clarissa's Pokemart. Oh, that's fun. I didn't realize what this was called. Clarissa's Pokemart, I think, is a newer addition to the Small Biz Shop, and they have another one that's upstairs. It's like a little different, called From Here, that I like going to as well. So there's a couple of fun stores down there. The From Here place is not going to have this stuff. I just want to be very clear about that. That is much more artistry. I feel like it's very disrespectful to try to describe the differences between the two, but there are differences between the two. If you go, you'll see it, and that's fine. I love both of them. I'm glad that they're both doing well. But we're going to try some stuff. International Nestle chocolates, and Pokemart and Imports. Okay. I skipped Pokemart. I thought it was just called Clarissa's Imports. We'll start with the traditional, the chocolate, or I guess maybe the most basic version of it, and give these a whirl here. They were only $1.50, very reasonably priced, especially at a mall. Like, this would be a great price at most places, but then knowing that it's $1.50 at like a mall store is like, oh, cool. Okay, smells fine. Okay. There's a lot of wafer in there. Too much wafer in there, I would say. I like wafers. I at least like the concept of wafers. I definitely don't go for original. I like more of a flavored. I like a strawberry specifically, but it has to be pretty good in the strawberry flavor to like overcome the kind of dry wafer, I guess would be the answer to that question. This is just imbalanced. It's not the chocolate's too thin and the wafer flavor is too strong. It's not balanced super well. This is always the review caveat I throw on these international items is like, I am American and have a very American style of palate when it comes to like ratios of things. Like, we just drench crap in chocolate and just call it good. Like, there's very little, like, think about a Kit Kat, right? Because I think that's the best comparison. Even a Kit Kat Big Cat has a thick layer of chocolate on the bottom and less so on the top, but there's like a really thick bottom base of it, and the wafer is in there, but it's not the star of the show. The chocolate is. This is flipped. You get a lot of the wafer, which is kind of coming, or take it or leave it, but that chocolate is kind of muted. It's a little different in its taste. It tastes a little darker, a little more bitter, which probably should work for a bitter old man like me, but it doesn't. It's an interesting thing. It's my favorite type of thing to try is, here's a concept that I understand as a person, and then how does someone else interpret that? That's the best kind of, like, that's what I want. That's why I'm so excited about these. But the end result is a little weird. A little weird. Too much wafer. Kind of makes me excited because if they get the strawberry right, it could be pretty good. And the peanut butter might be a little much. I'm curious to see how these go. Because if you look on the inside, it looks like there's strawberry in the wafer. If we get that in there, if it'll focus. If it'll focus. I also feel like I need to take a drink because it is like in there. It is stuck there. Hold on. Thanks for bringing Baja Blast back all year. Appreciate it. All right. Free advertising to other stuff. You know what? Let's go peanut butter. Strawberry is the one that I'm the most excited to try. Peanut butter, I think, is just going to be a fun variant. Or it might be caramel. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. I think it was labeled peanut butter, but it was also a week ago, I guess. Yeah, it was a whole week ago, and I can't remember. It's definitely peanut butter. Definitely peanut butter. That scent is really strong. Okay. The imbalance kind of works better with that. These are definitely, and we'll find out with the strawberry. These are definitely, if you like the flavor variant of it, that is going to give you a better chance of liking it. I know that sounds kind of silly, but there is a very strong peanut butter flavor, but it isn't too much. It's nicely balanced in there, but it does really mute that wafer flavor. The chocolate's kind of there, but it's muted by the peanut butter, so it's like peanut butter. This is, like, sometimes on the channel or on the show, we have stuff that's like, well, if you like the flavor, you might be kind of disappointed, or like it just doesn't work quite right. This is kind of the most extreme version of that, where if you like this flavor, you are probably going to like that flavor is so heavily focused. If you do not like this flavor, this is going to be way too much for you. There isn't enough of a balance to go like, well, I'm not the biggest fan of peanut butter, but I'll give it a shot. Like, if you're not on, hey, peanut butter's great, just avoid this. Just avoid it at all costs. Just try the regular one, and that'll be fine for you. Makes me really excited for the strawberry, because if it's a similar flavor profile to the peanut butter, I think you could have a real winner on your hands, and kind of doubles down on like, hey, I really like strawberry, and that is why I liked it so much. Hopefully that explanation made sense. I think it was clearer in my head, and I don't know that I conveyed it super well. This one also might be white chocolate. There's some strawberry there. Oh. Okay. So the big plus on this was that this was the softest wafer of the three. The other two were a little tougher. The strawberry flavor is excellent. I'm a big fan of it. It's a little delayed. Like, I was kind of like, ooh, is there strawberry here? And then it, you chomp a couple of times and it really starts to explode in your mouth of like, okay, yeah, we're here doing berry, and it is great. This is easily my favorite of it. And it doubles down on what I was trying to express of, hey, I like strawberry as a flavor with, chocolate strawberry or strawberry wafers or whatever. I like that flavor, and it really comes through, and it's really well done and really well balanced. I'm going to like this. If you're not a big berry fan, get the heck out of here, okay? You're probably not going to like this, because it is a very strong flavor, and it's not like a flavor that's going to try to like mesh with something to give it like a little bit of sweetness. No, like, it is berry. It is strawberry. You're in Strawberry Town now, and that is what you're getting. But those were a lot of fun. Those were great. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you would try any of these down in the comments below. If you have any suggestions for what you'd like to see on the channel, leave those down below. What it is, where to find it. You might see it on a future episode of Taste Test, and the best way to see that future episode of Taste Test is to subscribe and ring that bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. You might see your item featured, so get excited for that. Quickly before I go, 1, thank you for watching. 2, ranking them, just in case you were curious: strawberry, peanut butter, regular. I think that's pretty obvious from the way I described them. I was a little worried about the strawberry, but it came through in the end when it mattered most. So there you go. Sometimes I end the video and I go, ooh, should have been clearer with that. And I started the outro too soon. Ha. Anyway, subscribe right here. Watch more Taste Test over here. Check out You Can Watch Me Play Baseball up here if you'd like to do that in the MLB The Show 24 franchise mode. Thank you again so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And as always, bon appetit.